know this at least when I was growing up, there was this perception that if you are a teenager, you shouldn't work out in the gym. Would you agree to that?
No.
You should show the gym.
Yeah, you should work under someone who knows his shit. Who
does it affect their growth in any way?
I think it improves their growth because lifting has shown to improve bone density, a bunch of other factors.
Makes sense, honestly.
So, I mean, form is important. Which is why you need to train under someone who's.
That's such an underrated thing. Like so many people fuck up with form. And let's say if you didn't have a trainer or the luxury of one, like how would you get good form? Like how would you go about learning the proper form to do X, Y, and Z?
Keep things simple. Like do simple stuff. Don't try to overcomplicate your exercises. Like I started with push-ups. Everyone can start with push-ups. And I did only push-ups for like 2 to 3 years of my initial 2 to 3 years of working out.
And it's so much easier to do this.
Yeah, and it's so much easier. Like you can.
Easier to load up. So like, would you say like calisthenics is a good way to approach bodybuilding?
For bodybuilding?
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people get into calisthenics, but under the pretext of wanting the body that they wanted, but they wanted to do it through calisthenics because it's more natural and whatnot. So like, but I don't know. Like I've always been like the sheer volume you need to hit in order in calisthenics. Because I've done calisthenics for a year, and it's great. Like your push-up count will be incredibly high, but at the same time you're not load. Like, the load is just missing when it comes to calisthenics, but you have to fill in through volume, which you can't. It doesn't really fit the bill.
I think if you're looking at bodybuilding, it's best to hit the gym and optimize growth for each muscle.
Yeah.
Calisthenics is good. Like people with great genetics, they do really well with just calisthenics because it basically covers everything. But the progression is pretty slow, you know, like if you're starting off as a beginner, you'll probably achieve more in 1 year at the gym compared to calisthenics in terms of growing muscle.
And beginners have this innate ability to grow better.
Yeah.
Because I forget the name. Newbie gains. What is that again?
So it's like when people just start lifting, they can just grow with just a jog.
Yeah.
Like they can put on some muscle just by doing some cardio. So that's as soon as your muscles begin to adapt and grow, you eventually start to max out your genetic potential like few years down the